Were you surprised by the results that you got?
At the end, yes.
Yeah.
I was so impacted. It was a night and day change. I went from being this shy person that thought I wasn't confident enough to do
Mhm.
this to somebody that actually walks in my confidence so much more.
First of all, thank you for being here. And I would love to know, can you briefly describe your business and what you do?
I am a transformational life coach. And I just recently finished breathwork facilitating, so that way I could add that to my business. So my business is called The Journey to Healing, and I help people heal from the trauma of their past.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Awesome. So, next question. Can you share where you were energetically, mentally, physically, spiritually before working with Awaken Breath compared to where you are now?
Oh, I was lost. I was like a turtle that wouldn't come out of my shell. Remember the very first time that I said, "Well, I'm going to be all closed up." I couldn't get anything to move for me. It was like I wasn't in rhythm with what I needed to be doing. And now everything flows.
Mm,
It's like a new light in my life, my business, my clients. Um, it's completely transformed my life.
amazing. Thank you so much. Beautiful. So, next question. Can you describe kind of what your process looked like with working with clients before working with Awaken Breath compared to what it looks like now?
Um, Before I worked with Awaken Breath, my clients kind of felt stuck. It was like we weren't really syncing. We weren't getting that key element that they needed to heal or to have a breakthrough.
Mhm.
And once I finished Awaken Breath and adding the breath work to my program, now it's totally different. They walk away refreshed. They know who they are. They feel connected to themselves. I can connect with them a whole lot better,
Mhm.
and it's a totally different experience.
Beautiful. Awesome. I love hearing that. It's amazing. Okay, beautiful. So I'm curious, Teresa, what were the main challenges that you faced before? And like in terms of where you thought you needed to go, like how disorienting was that, or how confusing was it before when you were facing those challenges? I'm guessing one of them is like a lack of clarity. Um, and I'm just curious what that experience was like. And then, of course, coming into Awaken Breath, after Awaken Breath, how much were those challenges just totally removed?
They were totally, it was like hitting a wall. We couldn't, what I was trying to express to my clients was not being met.
Hmm.
They were not understanding my language that I was using, even though I would say healing from trauma, not understanding how to experience that and understanding how to break through those barriers.
Hmm.
Um, and they were hesitant. And now I talk to them, we do breath work, we do the opening of their heart, and they have a total different experience. It's like a complete night and day change. Um,
Hmm.
it's amazing. It's easy. It flows. Um, they have breakthroughs. And then
Hmm.
now I've got clients that are coming back for more. They're like, okay, I'm ready for the next part.
Awesome.
Yeah,
And so that wasn't happening before you learned the tools and the strategies that we taught you. Amazing.
no, it wasn't happening before.
Amazing. Oh my gosh, I love it. This is a perfect segue into the next question is how has your process changed? How has working with your clients changed? What are some new things that you implemented into your process that are different now?
Some of the wording that I was using was a little bit tricky for them.
Hmm.
So they weren't really understanding key points of what I wanted to work on with
Hmm.
them. So that changed. Having that connection to their breath has changed. So they are now in their center and they know how to um, speak from the emotions they're going through.
Mm.
Before we weren't able to connect on that level. They were just, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do this. How do I explain it more? Or wanted more detail. And now it's like, okay, let's try this. Um, I do the box breathing with them to start. I have done the heart opening breaths with them,
Hmm.
and it's everything flows from there. They're able to release any tension, any anxiety that they have. And then for our next session, we're able to do dynamic breath, and they're able to completely release a lot of this stuck trauma that they have been facing.
Beautiful. I love it. Um, and I'm guessing, just an additional question here is, of course, I'm guessing the flow and the consistency of you being able to support your clients in this new way has contributed to business overall, has contributed to, of course, impact, but also additional income as well.
Yes, yes, it has.
Beautiful.
It's nice to be able to have that revenue coming in instead of having to feel like I was searching for the clients.
Mm,
Now, when I speak, they understand, they see my heart, and it's like they're drawn to me. So,
beautiful. Amazing. Becoming a magnet.
yes.
I love it. I love it. Becoming a magnet for impact and income. That's what we want. Theresa, can you please describe like the time commitment that was required from you during our collaboration? What responsibilities did you have, and what did we take care of for you? How were we there for you?
Your team is amazing. I can't thank you guys enough. I tell you
Mhm.
that all the time. So I started in March. This was my birthday present to myself, and I believe we were done just before the end of August.
Mhm.
So we had nightly homework that we had to do. Um, we had assignments that we had to do, finding people to facilitate our work with, working with our team, doing mock interviews with some of the team members, a few of the templates that you guys offer us to work through our how to set up our business. So that stuff is so extremely important. Um, your program is all detailed. So you
Mhm.
get a booklet and you follow through every week. We watch videos. We had to answer our questions and do our part. So it was really investing in ourselves.
Mhm.
And if you weren't willing to put in the work, then you weren't going to succeed.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly. As with all things. How many hours would you say per week that you ended up investing into the curriculum?
I would say about 2 hours a week,
Mhm.
or 2 hours a day, sorry, 2 hours a day,
Nice.
depending on what I had to work on.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You went above and
If we
beyond
had,
too. Yeah.
yeah, I did. I tried I put my everything in this because I
Hmm.
loved it. From
Hmm.
the moment that I opened up the very first video, I knew that this was exactly where I needed to be.
Mm. Awesome. Um, Based on the results that you've gotten so far, where do you see your wellness business in the next 6 to 12 months?
Well, we're already looking into a facility for me to be doing this full time.
Come on.
So yeah, it's pretty big. I
Let's
have my
go.
clients on a list already lining up,
Hmm.
and we're looking at different studios that we can partner with as well.
Amazing. Amazing. So seeing you having your own facility, partnering with studios, bringing in more high ticket clients, creating so much impact.
Yes.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it, Teresa. Amazing. Let's keep going. So, what surprised you about the training? Did you have any misconceptions before coming into the training that were dissolved or
I really didn't have any misconceptions. Everything was pretty much laid out for us. It was very self-explanatory. You do go over a lot of things, and you do constantly remind us like what our role is and how if you play full out, then you're going to have success if you put in the time, the efforts, just to make sure that we set aside that time and to be clear, right, with yourself, not just us, because you guys have different resorts and different things that you guys were doing too. So
Mhm.
you had a couple of retreats that you had to went on. So we had the whole team, and then we have to be responsible. So we want
Mhm.
to put in the work and make sure we are showing up for ourselves.
Were you surprised by the results that you got?
At the end, yes,
Yeah.
I was so impacted. It was a night and day change. I went from being this shy person that thought I wasn't confident enough to do
Hmm.
this to somebody that actually walks in my confidence so much more.
Hmm.
I know my abilities, I know what I can do, I know what the work does for us, and everything that you guys teach. It speaks for itself once we start working with clients and they have wonderful results, so they keep coming back for more.
Beautiful. Um, Thank you for sharing that. So, if someone's on the fence about working with Awaken Breath and becoming a high impact healer through the training, what would you tell them if they're a good fit?
Oh, don't hold yourself back. Do it. It's worth it. In yourself. You'll see 100% change and
Mm,
you will have nothing but success. And if you don't find that it works in one way or another, talk to one of the coaches and see what's not working, and they'll work with you. Um,
mm,
they they're here to help you succeed because that's when we all succeed.
mm. Beautiful. And any other final thoughts that you'd like to share with anybody who may watch this?
Just I love Ben and his team, and I thank them so much for everything they've done. They truly have transformed my life and half of my team. I still talk to all of our other coaches, and it's so nice. And I can't wait to go on the retreat. So we're
Let's
looking forward
go.
to that master class.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Teresa. I really appreciate your time. Thank you.